George here has found himself in a bit of a pickle. George is very popular and has 456 friends on Dogbook and tons of connections on Pooched In. George did try staying away from social media for a bit, but he only lasted a week before he just had to see the latest coat in Imelda's collection. After that, George found himself checking his feed at least a couple of times a day, even though he knew he should be concentrating on his legal hound dog duties. But that's not why George is here today. His troubles run deeper than his compulsion to show you a picture of what he had for breakfast at the local cafe. George has 3 particular legal ethical conundrums which have come about through his engagement in social media. As a lawyer in a large firm, George has many clients and cases on the go. Recently, George was waiting for his client to turn up to a meeting. Ho-hum. He posted a selfie with the words, "Waiting for the Windy Hill crowd." George quite forgot that his account automatically updated his location and was somewhat perturbed when not only did his client turn up, but so did a large media contingent. George's tweet was in fact a breach of his client's confidence in that it disclosed that he was working with an identifiable group of people and where he was meeting them. Oh, George. George's blog gets lots of hits and he likes to keep his readers interested by regaling them with tales of his leopard-like prowess in the courtroom. In one particular post, George described a member of the judiciary as baffling and bewildering in a decision that went against his client. George thought his comments were entirely justified at the time, but now concedes that they may in fact diminish the public's confidence in the justice system. He's taken down the blog but can see he'll likely face disciplinary action for bringing the administration of justice into disrepute. Oh, George. George's friend Buster recently got into a spot of bother for hooning around in a public park whilst off lead. Buster was pretty upset about the whole thing and blasted the local council for their draconian dog laws on his dogbook page. George felt sorry for Buster and he suggested he contact their local councillor for help in changing the local bylaws. George is now concerned he may have unwittingly created a solicitor-client relationship. If he has, then George now has an inadvertent retainer. The difficulty for George is that he would then owe Buster all sorts of duties as Buster's solicitor, including serious duties of loyalty. George has promised himself to stop dispensing anything that may be taken as advice on his dogbook and Pooched In pages. Good work, George. Here are some general tips for George and any other legal hound dog out there who might just love the online world. Firstly, George, don't do or say anything online that you wouldn't be prepared to say to a crowded room. Secondly, don't give answers to legal type questions online unless you're prepared to make that person your client, even if you do want to just help out a friend. Finally, keep your client's secrets in confidence, including that they are your client, unless you have their permission.